Testing, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yo, what's up, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props. This is the sharp side. Let me go ahead and drop this light out. Oh, yeah, let's do that. We're going to talk some MLB props today. Then those of you that are in the Discord, I have been dropping, I've been working on a website, a projection site. To be clear, I don't think it's any competition to Props.cash. In my mind, it's a supplement to Props.cash. Not an odds screen, but I will display some odds. I don't have it quite ready yet for today. A lot of upgrades have been made. I think you guys will really enjoy it. We're just not there yet. Hopefully, I'm hoping by tomorrow, I have this automated. And this is costing me money up front to get up and running. So obviously it's going to remain free until it's really ready to go. But then if you're in the Discord right now, my plans are to give everybody in the Discord 1 entire year of access for free. Hopefully social proof of you guys using it and doing well. But yeah, that's the forecast for the site. I would say a beta for the public August 1st, full live by September 1st. What you'll be able to do, you'll be able to look at projections, compare your projections versus the market, and then get an edge based on my projections or your own projections. Good to be back, though. Let's talk about the MLB. First, I want to talk about some nerfy stuff. So we go here. Props.cash is huge for me in my nerfy, how should I say this, research. I think it's really important to see how a pitcher has done this season. There's a lot of places to get things like ERA, but to get overall and home away nerfy record in one location so easily is huge. So shout outs Props.cash for that. I would say on the nerfy and yerfy odds, shop around because these are always changing. And depending on what outs you have, you may find even better odds than they're displaying. So I would recommend to search, use this as a baseline, but search, you may be able to find better odds. When I went through this morning, let me get my model up here. We are having some issues. The reason the site isn't live is it's not pulling odds, nerfy, yerfy odds in the API. That's the issues I'm having this morning. Well, it's afternoon now. Going through it, though, let's see. San Diego and Washington, can we go check what the weather is like in San Diego, Washington? Model definitely likes the nerfy. Weather is not favorable to us in that matchup, though. We can go look at the Giants nerfy. Giants is profitable, or good weather. So we see here Verlander 11-4 on the season. Chris Bassett 13-6. We're actually getting, I think, either very little or beneficial in terms of the pitcher weather here. San Fran and Toronto, basically nothing. Are they playing Toronto Stadium closed? No. 75 degrees, slightly blowing out winds. I am probably going to run this right now. Let me go see if I can find better odds. Best odds I'm seeing here right now, minus 115 each way. I would be more than happy to take that. If you're just tuning in, drop a like, drop a retweet. Help me grow the brand. Help me grow the page. I appreciate y'all. I am logging in to my odds screen to see what the best odds I'm going to find are on this nerfy, and then I'm going to run it. Total. First inning. Giants. 110 at MGM. 110 at MGM. Let me just triple check. I'm not completely logged in. Bet 105 may have a better number. Let me finish logging in here. Jay Bird, appreciate the like, brother. Night Fox, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in even during the slow seasons. Tapping in even during the slow seasons. right, fellas. Giants. I've got minus 108 at bet 105. That game is at 7 o'clock. I will have a write-up up for this game, but let me bet this and then get this out. 1 second here. Let me get this up in the banner as well. Giants, Nerfy, minus 108, bet 105. Also, if you have not used bet 105 yet, use code PROFIT and get $50 on if you deposit 100, they're going to give you 50 free on me. I'll start pushing that more and more and more the closer we get to the NFL season. All right, I love that Toronto Nerfy. Let me get back to the model here. Next one I'm interested in is going to be the Athletics Nerfy. Next one I'm going to be interested in is the Athletics Nerfy. Also seeing some decent weather our way. We've got 18-1 JP Sears, 8-2 for Slade, and seeing a minus 118 at Rivers, going to be the best price there. I'm going to run that one as well. Busting through these. That's also a 7 o'clock game. One second here. Let me get that on there. Let me get you guys models. Normally you could see it on the site, but I don't have the site up right now. Working on a few things. Minus 234 on that one. Just a huge edge. And then the other one we laid minus 150. We played it minus 115. I made it minus 150. All right. Let me get this in the banner. Let me get this in the banner, get that put out. All right, let's keep moving. Anything else in the model before we get to pitcher Ks for today? Detroit, Texas. That should be in a dome now. Yeah, Detroit, Texas is in a dome. We've got Reese Olson, 7-4 versus Patrick Corbin, 15-2. Olson worries me a little bit. How has he done on the road? Well, let's see this. Oh, 7-4, 4-2, 7-4. Pretty similar. I don't like that one quite as much, honestly. I do lean over there, though. What about the Baltimore game? Baltimore. Nah, weather's blowing out there. We want nothing to do with it. Last but not least, let's go to the Houston-Seattle game. What's the weather like there? No real weather impacts. Should be the very last one on this site. Where is the Seattle game? Seattle. Is my model pulling old data? My model's pulling old data on that one. Okay. That game is not existent. Got you. That must have been from the last day we had games. All right, let's move on to the pitcher K's. Got 2 Nerfies out on the board today. Do like both of those Nerfies individually. And I can go to my model and see where I was on K's. Andre Paliente, I'm at 3.44. I'm right with market. Bailey, I'm at 3.05. I would lean over there, not a huge over. Brandon Paft, 4.3. Not going to be anything for me there. Brandon Walter, we got something here. I'm at 5.64 here. Seattle K percentage is low last 15 versus left-handed pitching. 2025, let's go versus left-handers. K percentages. 1, 2. Don't look bad. Only one person's under 20. League average is like 23, 22, 23. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over that. I do like Brandon Walters over here. Model likes it. I wonder if we've got market support at all today. Let's go look at that. MLB, player props, pitcher strikeouts, Walter. Yeah. Vandals at minus 174. Best price. Maybe I think Ben may have been speaking on this one earlier today. This minus 135 at DK, if it's still there, I might run it. Let me go look. Pardon me. MLB Houston game. That's that late. 5+ minus 135. Damn, I gotta run this bitch. I gotta run this one. I just ran it. Give me a second. Model projections are there. Hold on a second. Let me get this in here. Yeah, model really likes that play a lot. We can just do it this way. I mean, it's not quite the way I wanted to do it, but Colin Rea, 395 on my case. So 4.5. I do lean under here. That's 15 mega low. Got to think fresh off a break, not looking to extend these guys. Let's go see what the market's done here. I'm leaning under. Oh, that game started. My apologies. That's the only game that started. We had 1, 2 o'clock. Everything else is at 6. Let's start there with Jonathan Cannon then. Jonathan Cannon, 3.68 is where I come in at. You're going to be nothing there for me. Bailey Falter, 3.05. Lean under here. Nothing that I'm racing to the bank for, but I do lean under. I do know Dylan Cease. I lean over. I'm at 7.05, 7.04. So I would just probably, I mean, if it were me, I'd just run the 6.5 plus 130 or plus whatever the best you could be. Love Cease is over, though, at that 5.5 if you're willing to lay the juice. Michael Soraka, 5.53 for me. This is another lean over. Was this head-to-head this season? No, it wasn't. I do lean over here, but it's nothing that I'm like pressed about playing. Leave it as a lean. Leave this and Cease both as a lean. Jesus Luzardo, 6.5 Ks. My number is 6.73. Going to be nothing actionable there for me and Luzardo. Chris Bassett's 4.93 is what I come in at. I do lean under here. Another one where I'm not pressed to play it. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I do lean under for Chris Bassett, minus 128 at FanDuel, but not running it myself. Justin Verlander, 4.08. Would lean over here, but you can see tough matchup for him. He is coming off a 7-game game versus Philadelphia. I lean over this 3.5 number, but if I were actually to play it, I'd probably just lay the 4.5 plus 160. If I had to play anything, I'm gonna lean off Justin Verlander here, though. Sandy Alcantara, Sandy, 4.06. Lean over here. Not psyched about the price, would leave it alone. Seth Lugo, 4.5 minus 135, 5.23. Lean over for Seth here, but juice makes it feel close to right. Nick Lodolo, 5.5. Let's see where I come in at. 5.74. I do lean over because we're getting the plus money here. Again, this is probably a decent parlay piece. You know, I don't hate the idea of a Lodolo 4.5 and a Dylan Cease 5.5 parlay. Let's finish going through these as straights, and I might actually circle back to that lay. Mello, I don't know if you're in here. I haven't got to see what you put out today, but he normally got some fire cooked up on the pitcher props. Lodolo, again, lean over, nothing official there. Sean Manaea, I believe is how you pronounce that. I have no projections. Is this okay? He's pitched one game. I thought something to that effect. I don't have enough data here. Give me about one more start for him. And we'll start to put something together. I do believe I lean over on Slate, or maybe it was just the Nerfy that I'd liked. 5.25. No, nothing there. I wouldn't really play the under at that juice. Oh, minus 0.2. I thought it was 120. I would just stay away from this. Athletics striking out a bunch, coming off of a 9K game versus Houston. I would just stay off, even though my numbers are slightly under. JP Sears, we went over Spencer Strider. Spencer Steer plays offense. Spencer Strider, 7.35 on the Ks. Going to be nothing there for me. I would lean under at plus money. Giving me plus money, I would absolutely lean under. We'll just skip ahead to Charlie Morton. I'm at 4.9 here, not paying that price on it. Taj Bradley, I'm at 4.84 here. I do lean under Taj here. There's some plus monies on some exchanges. Yeah, I do lean under Taj Bradley here. I'm going to run this one. Minus 0.5 at DK or MGM. I'm running this right now. Give me that all day. Give me that all day. Handful more games here to get through. Reese Olson, 4.5 minus 120. Let's go on the season over an 8 of 11. My model comes in at 4.87. Nothing actionable there. Patrick Corbin for Texas. 4.48. Going to be nothing for me there. We went over Palente and Paft. Quinn Priester. This dude is on my Diamond Dynasty team. I got him at like a 96. You're going crazy. 4.32 on the projections. Do lean over here. Man, it's just the Dodgers. If they don't get a hold of him early, I think he's going to excel. But if they jump on top of him early, I'd be a little worried for him. Glasnow, not really, been the Glasnow of the past. 5.85 is where I lean there. Not going to play anything, though. Brandon Walter, not Walker. Shout out Barstool. Brandon Walter, 5.64. Yeah, this is one I was speaking on earlier. I lean over. Let's go look at Castillo. 5.43 there. Nothing there. I owe y'all a K-lay. If I had to give you like a watered down, as the kids say, K-lay, I think I would lean Brandon Walter 4Ks, Dylan Cease 6Ks, I was actually under on Strider there. That would probably get you, if you're in the Discord, keep an eye out for that one. Walter 4+ Ks and C 6+ Ks. That's got to be somewhere near even money since you're only laying the -150 there. Probably be a full unit play there, and that's all I'm looking at. If you are on X, YouTube, or Twitch, whatever you're watching from, drop a comment if you can. Let me make sure the Twitter comments are working. If y'all have any requests, throw them out there now. Outs, hits, runs, RBIs, home runs, anything like that. I will have more and more markets available as I finish the model as I've been speaking on. I thought I'd come on today, at least go through the K plays that I like and the nerfies that I like. Oh, did I drop the banner? You can see here 4 plays overall. Let me add one there. -105. All right, I think I'm going to call it there, in and out, in about 25 minutes, 30 minutes. I'll go over everything real quick, and then we should be back tomorrow, try to go through the weekend and lead us straight into the NFL season. 1.08 units on the Giants, no runs in the first inning. 2 win, 1 unit at Bet 105. 1.18 units, Guardians Nerfy, -118 at Rivers. 1.35 units, Brandon Walter over 4.5 Ks, -135 at DK. 1.05 units, Taj Bradley under 5.5 Ks to win 1 unit at DK. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Best of luck today. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Until then, man, let's go.